Hey guys, I'm the 50s Kid. In this video, we're going to take a close look at Milwaukee's new Generation 2 3/8 compact impact wrench. So let's get started. So I've been using this new tool for about a month now, and I must say that I really like it. This is the second generation of this 3/8 compact impact wrench tool. The first generation is visible here behind me. This was actually the very first Milwaukee power tool that I ever purchased. Love that thing. This thing had 200 foot-pounds, and that was the most powerful of anything back then. And it really performed, but this one actually has 250 foot-pounds, and it feels actually a little more powerful than that. There were a lot of fasteners that this thing couldn't touch, but so far so good on this thing. It's actually surprising me quite a bit. One of the things I love the most about this is the lights. See? Super big lights compared to this one. It was just the one kind of down there. This one is so much better, and often this light would sort of be covered up by something, and it really wouldn't illuminate the surface because you had your tool out here. It wouldn't always illuminate the surface very well, but this one works really good. So I really like that. This is actually very similar to the M12 stubby that came out a little while ago. You can see the form factor is very similar. This one's just a little flat on the front. This one's a little curved inward, but probably about the same weight in the hammer mechanism. And yeah, I mean, the power of this thing has actually grown pretty legendary. This one also has 250 foot-pounds, but the downside of it is just that it eats through batteries fairly quickly because, again, it is an M12 tool. But this guy kind of balances that a little bit better. The battery is going to last a little longer. The kit comes with the 5.0 batteries. Personally, I think that that's maybe a little bit overkill for a tool like this weight-wise. So sometimes I like to stick the 2.0 battery on there, just because it balances it a little more. But I don't know, the weight, the balance on this is just fine. I find that it's really not too heavy. This is still just as easy to use as this one was when you stick the two different batteries on them. So depending on which battery you stick on them. So weight-wise, I think it's actually really fine. It's not overly heavy at all. It doesn't fatigue you when you're using it all day. So that part's really nice, and it definitely has some power. So yeah, let me give you some shots of what this looks like taking off fasteners. So in the absence of having a real testing rig, I have set my torque wrench here to 150 foot-pounds. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten this bolt, over tighten it to 150. Let's see if this can do it. Yeah, no problems. It was struggling, but it did it just fine. Okay, it's kind of crazy, but I'm gonna go up to 180 foot-pounds. Hopefully I'm not gonna do any damage to this bolt. That's pretty tight. Whew. Oh, this is a little too tight. Okay, I don't think I wanna go any further. Because that's just going into some dangerous territory. Let's see what happens. Wow, look at that, man. That thing got that bolt off. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Okay, let me tighten this bolt up again, and I just want to show you, I want to see if that guy can do the same thing. So I'm not going to go to 180 because I wasn't even able to get there before. I'm just going to do 150. Which was no problem. And let's do the Gen 1 gun. All right, Gen 1, let's see what it can do. So it can do 150. All right, let's try for the 180. Okay, I was actually able to get the 180. Let me show you. So we're at 180 there. Let's try with the Gen 1. You can see that the Gen 1 cannot do 180. But let me just prove that the Gen 2 can do it once again. No problem. And that was no problem. I mean, maybe this thing loosened it for it a little bit, but trust me, if I torque that on there again, it's gonna have no problems. We'll do that one more time, just cuts. Okay, there's 180. Gen 2, one more time. So you see, it took a little more, but it was able to do it. Not bad. Not bad tool. Not a bad tool at all. So that is some surprising performance out of the Milwaukee. Now this is the 2854, in case you're interested, 2854-20. I will have links down in the description where you can pick one up. And one other thing to note, they do sell a boot for this. So this particular boot is a really tight fit. It actually works really well. I'm gonna keep that on there because, you know, for tools like this, I tend to set them down. If you're ever working out on the concrete, you set them down, instantly they're gonna get scratched. As you see, that just happens all the time. So a boot is a worthwhile investment, I think, for a tool like this. Again, surprising performance out of it. I'm super happy to have it in my arsenal. Keep in mind, I am using thin wall 3/8 impact sockets, and I'm sure you can get a little bit more performance out of it if you have regular full-size 3/8 impact sockets. But pretty much everything that I've thrown this up against within the 3/8 realm, that is, you know, 8 to 19 is your typical 3/8 set. It's been just fine. It's been able to take every bolt off. When you go above that 21, 22, I'm sure you know, that's when you're going to run into some problems. I do have those in my 3/8 set. But I haven't had too much opportunity to try those sizes, but I'm sure that this thing could surprise me even more. Anyway, if you're interested, again, links are in the description. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm the 50s Kid. Thanks a lot for watching.